Looking at it from a purely acne perspective, sometimes pharmaceuticals reduce symptoms, sometimes they don't, and sometimes they make the acne worse, which was my own personal experience. Welcome to episode 4 of series 2 of the Adult Acne Podcast. And in this episode, I'll be answering your questions on drinking milk, polycystic ovarian syndrome, testosterone, spironolactone, cystic acne, menstruation and acne, 24/7 acne that's oozing pus, and Wynne-Levy. So here's question 1. Wondering about dairy and whether it could instantly make your skin flare up if you have a lot on one day. My daughter has been using Dove soap to try and calm down a recent bad reaction to some products. Yesterday, she had lots of milk drinks and has woken up with a flare and is so sad. She is interested in maybe starting a dairy and gluten-free diet. Wondered if you had any ideas. Could small changes make a difference? Thank you. Well, dairy is known as a trigger for acne due to its stimulation of the mTOR pathway, which is a growth pathway which can stimulate the sebaceous glands to secrete excess sebum and to stimulate excess keratinization, which increases skin cell growth. The increase in sebum produced and the skin cells can and often does lead to blockages of the hair follicles and therefore breakouts. It is likely that the dairy intake triggered an excess of sebum and skin cell production, leading to those breakouts. I generally recommend a gluten and dairy-free diet to people when starting on their acne recovery journey. I go into great detail in my book, Eliminating Adult Acne for Good, where there is a whole chapter on diet in the book and how best to make those specific changes. I also have a chapter prior to that on mindset, because making changes is often the most challenging thing for people. After all, any changes are not going to work if you aren't able to maintain them when things get a little tough. My book is available from all major online book retailers and also available from my website at www.eliminateadultacne.com. With regards to Dove soap, this is something that I wouldn't necessarily recommend for acne-prone skin, or any skin for that matter. Dove products, in my opinion, are too high in toxic ingredients and are often alkaline, which is a disaster for most people's skin, but especially anyone with any skin condition, as ideally our skin should be slightly acidic. I recommend choosing a skin cleansing product that scores 2 or lower on the website www.ewg.org/skin deep. I also recommend not using products on your acne affected skin. Only use filtered water, and I recommend not using tap water, mainly because it contains sodium hypochlorite, more commonly known as bleach. There are also a number of other contaminants in tap water, such as oral contraceptives, other medical and recreational drugs, and fluoride. I recommend installing a whole house filtration system with a carbon block to at least filter out the sodium hypochlorite. So hopefully that's answered your question. Okay, so the next question is, I have high testosterone from my polycystic ovarian syndrome, and I was supposed to start spironolactone to help lower it and help balance my hormones. Would it actually make my acne clear up as well? I've seen some posts about it in a few acne groups. I just never took the offer because I'd have to start birth control to prevent a pregnancy while I'm on it. I'm scared to start it. My cystic acne has gotten bad within the last few weeks. My cheeks have more holes from where my acne has been. Do you think it would help my skin? Well, when it comes to pharmaceuticals of any kind, it's important to understand they are not treating any condition at the root cause level, merely treating at the symptom level. So why is this important to understand? Well, any symptom such as acne or symptoms of polycystic ovarian syndrome are informing you that there are imbalances in your bodily systems that need addressing. So failure to address these imbalances at the root cause level will mean the imbalances are likely to continue, and they're likely to get worse, and pharmaceuticals will further destabilize your body systems, which, if not addressed, will culminate in a serious condition in the future. Looking at it from a purely acne perspective, sometimes pharmaceuticals reduce symptoms, sometimes they don't, and sometimes they make the acne worse, which was my own personal experience. What I've experienced in my own condition and that of the clients that I've helped over the years with an individualized holistic approach aimed at reversing the root causes is that the results are permanent and you no longer have to worry about acne or the current or future side effects of the pharmaceuticals. By choosing to use pharmaceuticals, because they do not treat the root cause, you need to be taking them indefinitely, because if you stop, the acne will return, and often it returns much worse. What might interest you is that polycystic ovarian syndrome and acne are caused by the same things. So if you find the underlying causes, I would be confident that not only could you cure your acne, but not have polycystic ovarian syndrome as well. So hopefully that's helped. Litsa was a 30-year-old professional woman suffering from severe acne and scarring. She was in utter despair and didn't know where to turn. She worried her partner might leave her because of her skin, and Litsa's condition was as bad as I have ever seen. Following testing, it was found that Litsa had toxoplasma, as well as food sensitivities to gluten and soy. Litsa was a great client to work with. She jumped in and followed the program almost 100% to the letter. She cut out the foods that she was sensitive to. She had infrared saunas as advised and used the recommended essential oils. After working with me, Litsa reported how much her skin had improved and how she now had much more confidence. She has also gone on to marry her partner and started a family. If you're ready to say goodbye to adult acne for good, schedule your acne breakthrough call with me now at www.eliminateadultacne.com, and let's create a customized plan for clear, beautiful skin that lasts a lifetime. Don't wait any longer. Take control of your skin today. Okay, next question. I'm looking for some advice about my acne. It started around 2 to 3 months ago, and I really don't know what to do. I had nice, spotless skin my whole life, so this is very new to me. It starts before my period and very hard to heal. 4 weeks ago, I changed my diet, quitting coffee, dairy, and all processed foods. I'm taking probiotics, zinc, 2 homemade green smoothies a day, herbal teas, and 2 to 3 liters of water. Also, my whole diet based on vegetables and fruits. I live in the UK, so to get a GP appointment is literally impossible. Please help. Well, firstly, I'm really sorry to hear, what you're currently going through. Even if you could get a GP appointment, GPs in the UK are not trained to find the root cause of acne. And I know that only too well after being failed by my GP for 18 years. Now, you've certainly made a good start with your lifestyle changes. From what you've said, I'm not sure if your diet is totally plant-based, but that could still be part of your problem. One of the biggest causes of acne is imbalanced blood sugar, and some fruits and vegetables can cause sharp spikes of blood sugar. So getting good quality fats and proteins are essential to balance blood sugar, and that's quite difficult to do on a plant-based foods only. It is possible, but it's much, much more challenging. There are other aspects that may need addressing, such as your toxic exposure and detoxing bioaccumulated toxins, which can affect hormone levels. In my book, Eliminating Adult Acne for Good, I do have a chapter on diet and several chapters on reducing toxic exposure and on detoxing protocols and cleanses. So hopefully that helps. Okay, so next question. I have acne that oozes 24/7 and it's crusty and has yellow pus. I'm panicking that it's infected and that I need to go to the ER or emergency room. Firstly, again, I'm really sorry to hear what you're going through. It must be really tough. The question I would invite you to ask is, what is causing the inflammation and the pus? I can guarantee you that it's not a deficiency of antibiotics or any other pharmaceutical or skin product. What you have there is your skin alerting you to an imbalance on the inside of your body. What I would like to know is, what are you currently eating and drinking? Is it 100% organic? What are you putting on your skin? What type of water do you use to drink, cook, and bathe with? Are you on any pharmaceuticals? What personal care products do you use, and what are their ingredients? What are your bowel movements like? Do you have any metal in your mouth? What environmental toxins are you exposed to? These are the type of questions I would ask any client coming to me with acne. With thorough answers to these questions, it would be possible to start making accurate and effective suggestions. So you see, acne can be quite complex in its causation, but once you know that, the solutions are generally pretty simple. So again, hopefully that's helped you and it's answered your question in some way. Okay, next question. What do you think of Winlevi for hormonal acne? My skin is so bad and it's really affecting my confidence. Well, Winlevi blocks your androgen receptors, so it may help your acne if it's due to excess androgens. For women, acne can also be caused by too much cortisol or by estrogen dominance, as examples. However, you must always consider the side effects of any drug, which can often be worse than the condition that it's supposed to treat. Winlevi cream can cause serious side effects, including local skin irritation, including itching, burning, skin redness, or peeling. In addition, symptoms of a disorder where the adrenal gland does not make enough certain hormones, which is called adrenal insufficiency, during treatment with Winlevi. The most common side effects of Winlevi cream include reddening, scaling, or dryness and itching of the skin being treated. These are not all the possible side effects of Winlevi cream. So what you need to consider is, okay, you've got acne, but do you want all the side effects that cream is now causing, which can quite often be quite horrible skin conditions? And also, what else is that doing to your internal systems? So this is something you need to really consider carefully. So our hormones are greatly affected by the food that you eat, what you drink, your stress levels, the time you go to bed, and the quality of the sleep you have, plus toxins in the body, as well as the efficiency of your digestive and elimination systems. No pharmaceutical will correct poor lifestyle choices. When there are perfectly safe, natural solutions to acne, my question would be, why take the risk of a toxic pharmaceutical with potentially worse symptoms than the acne that you have now? So hopefully that's answered your question. Hopefully that's been helpful to you. So that's all the questions for today. Thanks again for sending in your questions. And don't forget, you are more than welcome to reach out and claim an acne breakthrough call with me at www.eliminateadultacne.com. So that's it for this episode. Don't forget to send me your acne questions and make sure to join me next time for more great information on how to eliminate your adult acne on the Adult Acne Podcast. And don't forget, make sure to like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.